Good evening, race fans. I'm your host, Caden Rife, and welcome to another installment of the 4th season of the NASCAR Moon Studio Series here from Martinsville under the snowflakes in the bright white for the Blue Emu Snow Derby here tonight. Some short track, dirt track action, but with a little bit of a watery twist. Look into your starting lineup here tonight for the second race of the postseason with Red on pole here for tonight's event. Atlanta will be starting to his outside in second place with Fire in third and Fan in fourth. Junior will be starting this race in 5th place with Addicted in 6th, Yorkie will be in 7th place, and Speedy in 8th. 9th goes to the 31 of Pope, and Hydra, his teammate, will be in 10th on the outside. Gavin, one of the bubble drivers, the last car in on time, and the points leader Gabe takes the Provo and will be starting from 12th for tonight's race. That'll do it for your starting lineup. We take you trackside in just a short few moments here from Martinsville for the Blue Emu Snow Derby. Alright.
I don't know. We can discuss that later. Caden, me and Red and me and Hydra have both made bets or deals, I should say.
What?
I said if Red wins, I will officially stop all of the fat jokes. Everything other than 550 jokes will end. And I said if Hydra beats Red, who's second, then I will give him a V10 in credit 1.
Okay.
Those are that's what we got going on. I'm gonna go AFK. You can check. I'll be back.
I think he did.
I'll be back.
Or he got home, I'm not sure.
I'm back. What are we waiting on? What happened?
Gabe. We're waiting for him to get in his car. He's still gonna have to do a lap on phone, but I don't even know if he's gonna be able to get in because he's up against the wall.
The V10 Hydra is your choice. We'll discuss that later.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying, man. Wait. There you go. Okay. Can pry it off the wall now. There you go. Okay. Alright, he's in the car. So we can at least get started here. So Red is going to be on pole. Excuse me while that's not the right decal layer. Hold on now. Hold on. Alright, there we go. So, your race length tonight is going to be, let's see here, 30, 30, 40 for 100. Should be a fun one. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Red on pole for tonight's race. We are underway. Fire tried to dive it down low, couldn't get the nose underneath, and he puts Atlanta up into the wall. That allows Yorkie to go 3 wide behind as they race towards turn 3. Red clear in the race lead.
Fire popped the curb trying to make a move on the inside of Red, and he's going to get squiggly off of 4. And there's cars around in the back, and it's just Junior.
Junior spins. Gabe completes a lap, so he'll be able to pull into the pits here.
Red has pulled out already about a half a second gap on those second and third place.
Gavin and Fire getting into each other. Gavin nearly got himself turned. Fire, now he spins. Poke is in when they're all collected into it. The caution's going to come out as they wreck off of turn 4. Going to have to go around one more time, but that was a very, very strange collection there. And now Gavin spins off of turn 2. A lot of early spinners here from Martinsville, but Red in control out front, and he has the lead at the caution flag early.
Red is one of the only cars I've seen in the first 3 laps not step sideways through any of the corner exits.
Yeah, Red's not too shabby at this track.
Gabe is on his laptop. A good timed caution for him.
Clear.
I have about a 10 lap occurrence. That's funny. I could not do that to you though. Four of the top 6 are Fords, a Volkswagen, and a Chevrolet.
So back under caution here, Red will be in the race lead after the initial yellow. Starting in first with teammate Fan to the outside. Okay, can you back up to the line, please? There you go. Green flag back in the air, and we are underway for the second time as they head down towards turn 1. Speedy gonna jump to the inside and makes contact with Red, who gets spun around in front of the field. Both
Red
Speedy and Red are dead sideways, being pushed by everybody as they go into 1. In turn 3, everybody's wrecking. They're still crashed, and we're going to throw the caution. All of the top 3 are backwards, and Fan has the lead. What in the world? Red, you were like 7th, dude.
The entire field. There's not a car that avoided that.
No. And also, stopping before the line for a better lane is illegal. So I don't care you're starting in the back.
That's what you get, 550, man. Anyway. Well, the whole front of the field just got flipped, basically.
Here, let's do a fact check on where Red was when he crossed the line. No, he was 3rd, but again, you're not allowed to slow down before the line. That's a rule. It's the law! I'm sorry, bro. It's just how it be. Alright, so that was one of the strangest sequences I've ever seen in my entire life. Fan now has the lead after the entirety of the top 3 were backwards across the line. That was something, I suppose. Fan out in first. And we're back green. Try it again as they head down into turn number 1. Fan gets quarter paneled there a little tiny bit. He isn't going to be clear to the bottom. Fire spun it. Speedy now to the inside as him and Fan go side by side.
Red looks to go to the inside, both of them. Hits the curb, though.
We got booted out. He's going to be at the top of... Technically, I think he's clear Yorkie at the very least, but Addicted's down there on the bottom. Yorkie backed out. Gavin wall flung down into turn number 1 this time as Addicted's trying to take away second place. Speedy pulling away a little bit in the lead. Everything else staying sorted out for now as they round turn 2, and Speedy still has that top spot.
There's contact between Red and Fan. They have... Oh my god.
Completely stuck in the wall now.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world? Alright, they're good now. Sure. I lost them a lot of time.
They lost like 6 spots.
Speedy nearly looped it there, held on to it a little sideways out of turn 4. Hydra.
Gavin makes contact with Hydra's teammate.
It out of the inside wall.
Gabe is slowly but surely moving through the field right now.
Yeah, not a surprise.
Oh, and he and Hydra made contact and poked it sideways to save it.
Oh man, what in the world is going on back there?
Behind Atlanta, it is a dogfight.
Ooh, I'm lagging like crazy. Oh, spinners.
And as I give him props, Atlanta spins it on his own, man. From I think it was 4th.
This racetrack, it's a normal occurrence. Ooh, fan and poke into the wall, poke wall flags. It stops dead in his tracks. Let's get back on. Addicted and Yorkie have been locked in a fight for the 2nd position for a few laps now. Speedy's still comfortably in the lead ahead of his teammate.
Remember, this Speedy last season who did win a stage. No slouch
at this racetrack. Has a win here in Season 2, and the best stage win of all time in Season 3.
Good short track racer. I did put some snow on it. Seems to be one of the fastest cars.
Snow day.
Battle starting to brew up between Gabe and Fire. Gabe went to the inside. No room there. And Fire is closing on Gavin for 4th, so we're about to have a 3-car, maybe 4-car battle if Red doesn't have anything to say about it.
It's close between these guys as Gavin looped it right in front of Fire, who has no way to get around him. Gavin is the one who ends up facing the right way. Gabe loses a bunch of spots there.
Red now looking for 4th. He gets out of the gas. He gets the bumper from Fan. They're still making contact everywhere on Gavin.
Everybody is using their bumpers as Fan and Red go around, and Hydra's collected, and that is going to be a caution. Leaders past the line will go around again.
Just the problem with this racetrack is with all the contact. Oof. Everyone trying to fight.
Tried to turn it around and it slammed into Gabe. Don't think that 28's very happy. He's going to run it into the wall. They're dueling for position, and Gabe's going to beat him back to the line. Backwards.
We got beef!
We got beef, motherfuckers.
So Gabe got walled not once but twice in that short stint there.
Yeah,
so I can't imagine
having a rough run, no doubt.
Can't imagine he was enjoying himself, to say the least.
No, for sure. Addicted in the 23 car will have the race lead after that sequence.
Speedy fell back to 3rd. I don't know how that happened.
Not entirely sure. Wasn't really paying attention to them because they were wrecking everywhere. So back under yellow. And we'll get this show back on the road. Flag.
Green. God, Atlanta had a hard.
Fire jumps to the inside 3 wide as Speedy couldn't get into the corner. They're 4 wide, and all of them are in the wall, the whole field.
Oh, guys, be careful of the devil there.
What in the world is going on? Somehow everybody sorts it out after the shuffling of the field. Gabe half spins. Fire got around him. What in the world?
Got spots, too.
Little bit of bumpers. Fire tried to lift for the corner. Gabe got underneath him, and they spin each other out. What?
Gabe had contact with everybody.
We're good.
Atlanta to 3rd.
I suppose Atlanta's in 3rd. No, he spun it. No, there's oh my goodness. What is going on? I don't have a clue what's happening. Gabe is backwards.
Gabe still trying to spin it around. There, he got it.
Addicted half spun for the lead that allowed Speedy to close up.
Meanwhile, the battle continues for literally everywhere on the racetrack.
Ooh, Fire in Atlanta now beating doors. This is insane. And Speedy's going to take away the lead from Addicted.
Fire almost just spun it off, too.
Gotta stay away from those walls, man. Gotta stay away from those walls.
Yorkie's taken third. Atlanta's continuing to fade back through the field. Gavin gets sideways. Him and Fan save it.
We've seen so much of the guy on the outside being the one that gets sideways off the corner and getting into the dude on the bottom as the 2 leaders wreck. Right as I said that, that exact thing happened to the 2 cosmetic teammates up front, and Speedy and Addicted spin each other out. Yorkie takes the lead as Addicted can't get it facing in the right direction.
Fire for second, almost 3 wide for fourth. Gavin hooks Speedy, but he saves it. He gets out of the gas.
Oh, and Fire got spun by Addicted trying to face the right way. They're 4 wide for a second. Now Speedy spins again.
He saves
Does
it.
a full 360 and ends up on the top. Fan is in a P2 now. What is happening right now?
As I was gonna say, there's so much action.
Gavin and Hydra do a synchronized spin off of turn 4 now.
Gavin kept his spot for the most part. Hydra loses ground. And now it starts to calm down a little bit.
Goodness me, not in the back though, as Gabe, watch out! Did he keep it out of the wall there? No, he did not. Gabe is missing the front end of his race car now. Gabe's day continues to get worse. There's nobody on this racetrack that's going to be as pissed as him, although the front end damage at a racetrack like this might actually help. But we'll see. He's missing the front of his car now. We know getting rear end damage at this racetrack is basically a death sentence. It'll be 3 laps to go in the stage for Yorkie.
Junior goes around.
Oh, Fire! Got a piece of the death wall there. Another car in it. He's missing the back bumper as now Gavin spins. Pokes collected. Oh my!
No,
still technically 2.
We're good.
What in the world is going on, man? Nobody can keep it straight.
Atlanta's into the stage points now. I believe so, at least. I might be wrong on that, actually.
He's not.
No, I'm wrong.
He's in 6th.
I thought he was. He's 6th. Fire's 5th.
2 to go in the stage.
God.
Watch out for the debris on the front stretch there. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of that. Oh my goodness, Gabe.
There's so much going on. Oh, I think Gavin. I might be wrong. Gavin might have just spun. He did.
Fan has spun their last lap in the stage as we desperately try to finish this thing. Yorkie through 1 and 2, comfortably in the lead, and is kept it facing the right way. And 3-4 for the final time. He can cruise. Yorkie's got himself a stage win. Good for the bubble battle. He'll be above Gavin now. It'll be Yorkie, Fan, oh man, and Speedy got 3rd there. Addicted and Fire is going to be the 5th place finisher.
Also important that Fire got points because since Gavin did not, he also closes in. So Yorkie stage win puts him in with 3 2/3 of a race to go. Or races to go, excuse me.
Alright, so stage 1 finished up. Yorkie takes an important stage victory here, and Fan comes home in 2nd. 3rd place goes to Speedy in that close finish with Addicted, who comes home in 4th, and 5th goes to Fire. And we'll be able to get a live update on the postseason points here. I'm going to do that. Alright, so as we look down here, so obviously Red got the pole points, and then in the stage, of course, it will be Yorkie taking home the stage victory, which puts him up and into 6th place above the cut line. Fan took home 8 points, so he's right up in the mix for the points lead right now. Speedy just 2 points off of Gabe for the points lead after his 3rd place. Addicted takes home 4th and sits at triple ones, or quad ones, excuse me, and Fire gets just 1. So Yorkie +9 over Gavin, and Fire behind by 10.
I I hate to take it off race topic, but I need to mention the fact somebody posted online that they're literally like pimping girls out right now.
They're what?
They're literally, a guy posted on his story, yo, if you're between the ages of 14 to 16 and a guy, hit me up. I'll have a girl for you.
What?
Literally,
Brody! Nah! What?
Literally, he's literally pimping
Dude.
out. Junior.
I hate this place. I hate this place, man. I hate. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Junior.
Yorkie, can you back up a little bit? Thank you. All right. That's good. That's good. Stage number 2, getting ready to get underway. I need to not be thinking about this. 25 car out front after that stage victory, and we are back underway.
Green flag. So far, clean start during turn 1. Atlanta, and he. Oh, well, that's fair. Yeah.
You know what? Oh, Yorkie spun it for the lead.
Hydra is
not fan. Wait, Hydra is completely sideways, still sideways. Now he's backwards. Junior, what the fuck? Oh my god! Hydra gets back. 4 different cars. Hydra got hit by about everybody. Oh my goodness, he's back facing the right way.
Speedy. Hellfire. Dick, you trying to keep that? I had to move Junior at the track. My voice is cracking because there's so much going on.
I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, dude.
Literally every time a car turns for the corner, I just say.
It's every single corner exit. There's at least one car just having an aneurysm.
All right, they all made it through so far. Good. No, wait.
Off of turn 2, Fire very nearly got into Junior there. In fact, did get into Junior. They nearly spun. Junior dives down low. Fire didn't cut him any slack, and they spun.
Wait, no, they all saved it.
Wait, no, they saved it. I lagged. Yorkie almost just got drop kicked into the death wall there. What the? Oh my god.
Junior was for 3 seconds.
Come on, fellas, cut each other slack. It's a dirt track.
Oh, Hydra's around again. Man, free him. The 44 is never.
Oh, Gavin half spun from second. He gets into the inside wall, facing back the right way without losing too much time to race leader Speedy.
The battle.
Fire just spawned now.
Oh!
Tried to get it back going too quick and almost got into the barrels.
Addicted and Gabe are side by side for 5th. Now Gabe takes it. What is it? A point for 5th?
It is 1 point for P5. It goes 10, 8, 5, 3, and 1.
Poke also needing points. He's far below that cut line in comparison to the guys he's racing, at least. So Poke needing these points, but Gabe's trying to go by for 4th. That car looks like it's handling pretty steadily.
Yeah, Poke was a long way below the cut line. He is now 47. Ooh, and now Gavin spun it.
Oh, and that's from second.
Oh, right in front of the field. Whoa, Poke almost went around.
Gabe takes another spot out of that. He moves up to 3rd.
Gotta be cutting guys slack, especially when you're side by side. You need to be giving the guys on the bottom room. There's so much less grip on the bottom than there is on the top with the slush line, so it's not a surprise that people have been spinning a lot in side by side battles. You kind of have to lean on each other.
Yorkie looking for now 4th. He needs these points too. He's racing that car in the points.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh no. Sorted it out, but Gavin loses a chunk of time, although won't lose a spot as long as he gets back past Addicted here.
That is the last spot on the stage points. And here comes Red, chugging along, as usual. Looking to get to the stage points now. Addicted and Gavin right in front of him. A Cosmetic car and an Oceanic car.
Yeah, Yorkie and Gavin, the 2 main guys in the cut line, as well as, again, Fire's only 1 behind Gavin and 10 behind Yorkie.
Oh,
Gavin got sideways once again. He's having a rough go-around, managed to keep it out of the way of Hydra.
If the 09 could keep his car underneath him, he's fast, but he's got to be able to keep his car underneath him.
Yeah, it's been a really big struggle fight for him trying to stay in a straight line. He's been
Red takes 5th.
Showing flashes of speed, though. Meanwhile, Speedy up front in prime position to take away Gabe's points lead if he can bring it home in this stage, but still 20 laps to go. Going to be 19 at the line.
correct me if I'm incorrect, but would this be the first time Speedy's ever led the points in NMSS?
No, because he won the first ever Daytona 500.
Well, I should ask, is it the first time, well, after the first race season, he leads the points?
I think it's his first time since then if he does win this stage.
So that would be the end of a near 4-season drought of leading the points for Speedy if he can pull this off.
I did have a post that I made where I had kept track of how many races various drivers had led the points.
I know F1R did that in spread too. But Speedy, his job is not done. He's got about 18 laps and he's got 3 cars trailing him down. And Fan is right there.
I had kept track of it, but I'd stopped. I don't remember when I made it. It was like early this season, I think. Ooh, Junior went around back there.
Speedy runs a little higher through 1 and 2, but he's able to. If he can keep his car.
Yeah, it's not a surprise that he's doing that either, given the fact that there's so much extra grip up there. Greatly reduces the risk of spinning your car.
Gabe, oh my God, that 28 is quick. Erie goes for second.
Yeah, and with the added benefit, it costs you a little bit of time, but it's a lot safer to run a line like that and just kind of clip it with the right rear so you don't spin.
Oh no!
Gabe is close for the lead now, though. This is going to be a tight battle between the 2 points leaders.
He is fast with that front end damage, and he's able to plant that car on the front of
Speedy has spun. He's going to keep it in the right direction. Gabe cuts him some room so he doesn't get back into him. And he's going to dive it underneath and spins him out! Speedy goes around in front of the leaders. Yorkie collected in it. Nowhere for anybody to go, and that is going to be a caution. At that point, they were stopped for long enough. Caution flag comes out. Gabe and Speedy get together.
That's the one thing with Gabe's damage. He can't make contact with these guys because they're going to get sideways, and because of his front end, he'll be able to save, but the other car won't.
Yep. That's the price you pay. It's such a tight margin at this racetrack.
Damage Merchant dubs former Damage Merchant. I don't know what else to say.
Passing of the torch is crazy.
Guys, this is a bonding moment right here. He was just teaching him the way.
Bro.
Damage Merchant calls other Damage Merchant, immediately regrets his statement.
Homeless man calls another homeless man a broke ass. Alright, lap number 19 here as Gabe will have the race lead. And we are back underway.
12 to go.
Into turn number 1. Gabe, a little tiny bit up the racetrack, but everybody else
Red
is...
around, and he backs it into the field.
I'm sneezing in the middle of my commentary. Red's backwards down the backstretch.
75% of the way around. He's now 100% of the way around. Fire goes around. Atlanta's around. Junior's around.
That was
Red's
masterful driving by Red. I cannot even lie.
Red's back racing forward. Fire's
he put poking the wall.
Still spinning around.
Side by side for second as Gabe pulls away with the race lead.
Camera's broken now. Yorkie takes second. Speedy tried to cut down, but Fan's there.
10 laps to go. Gavin spun it again. And Fire gets into him. He also has spun off at turn 4.
Oh, Hydra.
Oh, Hydra went around. That collects Red.
Bad luck continues.
Red and
the front 4.
Gabe by far have easily had the... Oh, hold on, it was Speedy. Red and Gabe have had the most unlucky races so far, but Gabe's fin is at least turned around with him comfortably in the lead. The damage is helping him out.
Poke up to 5th now. He's in the stage point. He's getting a point, which doesn't seem that beneficial, but any point matters. Fanned almost around.
Red went into the inside wall there. Just
closing
spinners,
in on these
spinners,
two.
spinners, constantly. Nobody has been able to sort it out and keep it straight for really more than a couple laps at a time.
I think Gabe's damage is the main reason he can pull out that car on the apex and just kind of bring it around.
He is by far the best car on the track now because of that, but there are at least a couple people who have the speed to keep up with him. It's just a matter of playing that dangerous game of forcing the issue and trying to be fast on speed without spinning it out.
You also got to have a perfect restart because I think with his damage, taking the inside is so easy for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to know how to make that
Fire
move.
went around back there. And now back we're facing the right way.
Really, from second to third, third to fourth, and fourth to fifth, about the same gap. Same from fifth to sixth. Actually, the top seven.
It's a little bit of a
first.
larger gap between Yorkie and Fan. Yorkie's pulled away from the 62 car just that little bit. Ooh, Hydra went around.
31 is closing in on that 99. It's got 5 laps to get there. 99 a little higher. 31's taking a more risky line, but he needs more points than the 99 does.
Ooh, Yorkie sideways there, gets it back in the right direction.
The battle is gonna be for fourth, unless that 62 or 25 make a mistake.
Yeah, Speedy and Poke dueling for that position again. Poke in some desperate need of some points. Here is Red went around. They're wrecking in the back. Gonna stay green. Not entirely sure what was the deal there.
Spire is saying it was 3 cars.
Couldn't really tell. Looked like 2 completely separate spins.
Poke closes in 1 and 2.
Doesn't matter,
Swerving,
because even if we
break.
throw the caution here, it'll be the end of the stage. So we'll just keep it green, I suppose, because it was hard to tell what was happening there.
Looked for fourth. Wasn't able to get there yet. Gotta be patient. You got 2 laps. You got 4 sets of corners. Here he goes. Poke to the inside of Speedy.
For 4th and 5th. Last lap for Gabe up front. Speedy would like to re-overtake Poke given that his points rival up front. We'll see if he can do it. They're going to wreck there off at turn 4 now. Fire and Gavin.
Fan had a bad corner. Poke, if Fan has another corner like that, can make a move in 3rd.
Final set of turns. Gabe wins the stage. It'll be Gabe, Yorkie, Fan, Poke, and Speedy, your top 5. As we are
A lot of yellow.
under caution.
A lot of yellow and white in the front of the field.
I couldn't tell if red spin was involved in that crash or not. It was hard to see. And again, if I threw the yellow, it would have been the end of the stage anyway, so.
Doesn't do much for most of y'all.
Just let them race it out in the uncertainty. So Yorkie and then Fand. And then 5th place to the 99 of Speedy. So that does it in stage number 2. Yorkie collects some more points. He is now tied with Red for the 4th spot in the standings, I believe. So Gabe has an 11-point lead to the 99 of Speedy now. It is Gabe 11:35, Speedy 11:24, Fand 11:21, Red and Yorkie at 11:14, Addicted at quad 11s, and Yavin and Fire still at 10:97 and 10:96. Poke moves up to 10:62.
So what's the gap of the few guys right there on the line?
So it is Addicted in 6th now, which means it is Gavin behind Addicted by
14?
Yes. Gavin behind by 14, Fire behind by 15.
But still a whole 40 laps to go.
And not a single DNF yet either, which I'm expecting to change, but we will see. Gabe and Yorkie are equal? Yes. All right.
They aren't like fucking far over that line.
Green flag. We are underway. Make the death walls closer. Fucking Hershey's head ass. Ooh, Fan got to the back bumper of Gabe and pushed him up the track, and Gabe turned into Speedy, and Speedy gets kicked down into the bottom. And Speedy's now missing the back of his car as well. Gabe gets spun now. Everybody's up the racetrack. Here's Red to take the race lead.
Oh, Speedy's going to be miserable in that car.
I think that's effectively the end of the 99 cars race.
The lights were a little too bright for him.
Not even that, he got spun around by Gabe. And they're still wrecking here.
Oh, fire! Oh my god.
What? Yeah, no. Yeah, we're just gonna throw this just to get this sorted out, because what the fuck is anything that's happening in the back right now? I don't even know.
Oh, Pogo almost did the exact same thing the 99 did. He slid his back in there, but he didn't end up doing it. Oh, and the Addicted goes around, he's gonna lose a spot.
So the two front row sitters from the start of the race are gonna be 1-2 as Red comes back with the lead in Atlanta in second. As we're under caution again here.
Red, you get a redo from earlier.
Yeah, Speedy's got an undrivable race car now. That's exactly what I expected with that.
I mean,
that's why I said his race is pretty much over, and he's just got to hope that people DNF, because that thing's going to be undrivable.
I was going to say, I mean, you might as well just stay on the track, hope and pray.
Yeah, you're now just logging laps, hoping you can pick up spots from people crashing. That's literally it.
Unless he can somehow even his car out unintentionally, but
even then, he'd be so light that it just probably wouldn't matter.
He's not going to have fun. He's going to stay on that outside lane, I'd imagine, as much as possible.
Yeah, you're going to be wanting to lean on that top. It doesn't matter about speed now. You just got to survive.
Anywho.
But still, nobody out of this race, as we are 5 laps into the third stage now, as Red will have the lead now. Green flag back underway as they head towards turn number 1. Red with a little bit of a better push on the inner line, but he gets bumper locked up the racetrack. Second straight restart, the leader's been shoved out. Here's Fire on the bottom now.
Atlanta hit a wall glitch. They're all good, but
9 and 10 side by side into turn 3 as Fire will try to take the race lead away, but he slips up the track and spins!
And he spins!
5 wide down the front stretch!
3 cars back out of it. Oh,
Hydra got spun!
Hydra gets the worst of it
Still
again.
4 wide.
3 wide.
Fire and Gabe almost went into the death wall there.
Gabe is so fast on exits that he almost hooked the 9 on unintentionally into the death wall.
Fire half spun it, got into the inside wall, he saves it.
Fire knows that attack position is extremely important against the 28. Whatever he's got to do to keep behind him. And he needs points.
Sliding a little bit down off of turn number 2, side by side down the backstretch as Gabe is leading into him. They make contact, almost went into the pit wall. That opens the door for Poke on the bottom to take it 3 wide.
Again, if you want to talk about points race, Poke is really points race.
Gavin gets spun. And Poke in the 31 taking the race lead. Fire trying to cross him over, and he spins!
He's going to fall out of the top 5. He's almost
oh, car in the wall, Gavin in the death wall. And he's out of the race. Caution is out. Gavin into the barrels, and the 09, one of the bubble drivers, is out of this race.
He was minus 14 before the DNF. Going to increase that gap now.
Caution's out.
I mean, Gabe, I'm not defending him trying to basically put you in the death wall, but he does have to race you like extremely aggressively in any way to keep up with you because you have how good your car is.
First DNF of the evening as Gavin makes the early exit and will finish in 12th. A tough result for him given what he needed going into this race. It'll make his battle a whole lot tougher.
Everyone on the inside get a good restart. Mission, send Gabe to the back. So 11 cars are left trying to take victory here in Martinsville Snow, the 4th annual event. Are there any former winners left here?
Speedy, of course.
Winner.
Other than that, Brandon swept them in Season 1, because there was 2 of those. In Season 2, it was Speedy, and in Season 3, who won it? In Season 3, it was Cap. So Speedy's the only one.
And he's, well, for all intents and purposes, done for the day. So he's logging laps. So it's almost guaranteed a new winner without a little bit of magic.
Yeah, Speedy would have to get incredibly lucky, but it's not something he's a stranger to, and we could see it at a racetrack like this, of course. So let's see how this goes. He definitely wasn't slow there either. At least when he was keeping it in a straight line, he was staying with these guys on that last run, so we'll see how the rest of Speedy's race goes if he can keep it under control. Number 12 here. Green flag.
Oh,
Great start by Yorkie Poke on the bottom. And the 31 is going to take back the race lead and hold on to it through 1 and 2. Hydra getting slid a little bit sideways. Oh, goodness. Gabe putting in the wall.
Gabe is pushed 3 wide to the outside.
Really just restart chaos there.
And he's stuck there still.
Oh, my goodness. When Speedy went around, Red's spinning. Oh,
Atlantis saves it. So Poke leads over his teammate Yorkie.
These 2 cars are not slow, especially Yorkie.
And now we're 3 wide for 4th. Red comes up into Hydra, hooks himself, and Addicted comes down in the red.
Goodness me, everybody's beefing for 2nd place. Hydra got spun. Oh man, that's going to be a caution now.
Hydra gets it going, but too little too late.
Nah, they're still wrecking back there.
The battle for the lead and
Hydra's had like the roughest race I've ever seen. Battle for the lead, coming back to the stripe. Poke spins. They're both in the inside wall, and to the line. Red's gonna have the lead.
That's such a Red way to get the lead, bro.
What in the world?
That is such a Red way to get the lead.
Red's got the top spot. And we are back under caution.
So Red and Poke will be the front row. Oh boy. Keep your PG up there, guys.
What?
It's Red and Poke.
Hell no.
This race has gone by quick.
Yes, it has, which is a good thing given what time we started. So, back under caution again. Red now the leader after an interesting race back to the line.
Be 25, 26, 25 left.
All right. Red the leader. As this duel in the blizzard continues, back into turn number 1. Red will hold the bottom, isn't going to get pushed up. Gabe got to the bottom, but he got corner paneled, and he's going to spin around. Hydra involved in another one, man. That poor 44 car.
28 was almost in the death wall. He effectively would have been from the fastest to the slowest car.
Yeah, he was about 15 feet from backing it into the barrels there.
Red, Fire, Yorkie, Poke, Addicted, your top 5, and Junior in 6. We haven't seen him much in this race.
Yeah, definitely not. He's been fast, he was quick in qualifying, just has been a struggle to keep it facing the right way, as is the case for a lot of these guys.
Atlanta sideways gets
last.
Addicted for 4th, hits the curb, couldn't get quite underneath with Poke to keep it there. Yorkie's closing in on the 9. I think the 25 might be the fastest car on the track, not named Gabe.
Yeah, I think that 25 is a car to think about in tonight's race. Is Addicted on around. And of course, Yorkie definitely needed a points day like today, and he has been putting everything together to not only put himself well clear of the cut line, but
to hit the wall glitch. That's unfortunate.
Oh my god. Yorkie into second place ahead of Fire, who tries to cross him over and does. The battle for second continues as Fire's now the car on the bottom lane. Gonna use Yorkie up.
Red to try and gap.
Fire gets clear into turn 3.
Poke closing on both of them because of the battle.
Oh, Yorkie got a piece of the curbing there, but Fire got a little sideways, so no time lost for the 25. Inside the final 20 laps now.
Fan just closed in on Junior for 5th.
Oh, Yorkie spun it from 3rd!
Oh, contact Speedy saves it.
Oh, Yorkie. Oh no. Yeah. Caution is out.
I was just about to say Speedy's having a great drive from the damage that he's got, but
that'll be a 1 of 3 on Yorkie after that unsafe merge.
Not really anywhere anyone could have went.
I don't blame him, seriously. Hydra's had one of the worst fucking races I've ever seen, and it is 0% his fault. It's tragic.
Do genuinely hope he's able to get the result that he probably should get, which is somewhere in the top 5. That 44.
Yeah, it's been tough for him tonight.
Laps are winding down.
10:15 p.m. We are burning late night oil.
Tempers are flaring. Late in the we're into the playoffs. Drivers need points. Drivers want wins to end their season.
It'll be 16.
What's gonna give?
Laps to go.
And for what it's worth, for Junior, he's looking for his first win. Thought I'd throw that out there somewhere in the top 5.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
He's one of the only. For what Hydra's part time. So the only 2 the other being Atlanta that are not in the chase, looking to spoil the party.
All right, 16 to go with the 10 car of Red in the race lead, who's been on a tear in pretty much everything he's sat in recently. He's going to take... Oh, that'll be a restart review on the 9 of Fire.
Fire knew he had to go, and he went, so you better hope it's clean. Oh, my God, they're almost wrecking. They're almost
the field for me, please.
I've got it so far so good.
Looks
Everyone keeping it clean.
All right.
Oh, Atlanta goes around on his own. Otherwise, we're good. Fire continues to lead over Red and Poke, who are side by side behind them. Yorkie and Fan. Yorkie gets clear. Speedy goes around, kind of, but saves it. Cars are starting to drop behind the front pack. Oh, Addicted gets hooked by Junior. Cosmetic is having a horrible
jump
stint here.
start penalty on the 9 car. Drive-through penalty on Fire.
And that
it was by like
a
couple frames, but yeah, Fire jumped. That's tragic. It
unfortunate
was
turn
a
of events.
tiny little movement, but it counts. So Fire will have to serve a drive-through.
And that'll take him... Oh, Yorkie's around. That'll take him out of the race without a caution.
It was super close, but he did.
He was trying to beat one of the best restarters, and...
Yeah, it's really close on the stream. Like, it's a tiny movement, but it counts. So Fire serves a drive-through. He drops down to last. He's going to need the caution to get back into this thing.
Gabe up to third now. Poke and Red, 1-2. Hydra to fourth. He is not taking shit from anybody. He's trying to drive fifth to these guys. Fan fifth. Addicted 6 Junior, the last one in the group at seventh.
And it's also, you have to consider that, like, the input happens and the wheels spin a little tiny bit, which still counts. So, yeah, it is a jump start penalty.
Gabe's closed in on the 31 for second.
Battle for the lead. 10 laps to go this time by as Poke half spun. Gabe got a piece of it. Oh, Hydra looped it from fourth.
No.
Didn't lose too much time, but it was on his own. Gabe up into second place.
If I'm Red, I'm hoping Poke can find a way back to underneath that 28. But I don't think he's going to be able to. Oh, I might. Nope, he had to straighten it out.
We'll see. But Red does have a bit of a gap to work with right now. He's got 9 laps to go. But Gabe is faster than anybody, so it's going to be tight between these two to see who comes out on top. We could be gearing up for another fabulous Martinsville snow finish.
They've got 2 lap cars ahead. One of them Fire, the other one Atlanta.
Yeah, we could be about to see blue flags here in a minute, especially with the battle for the win with just 8 laps to go. Keep it there, Fire. Keep it there, keep it there,
Fire.
keep it there.
3 cars under a blanket looking for a win in Martinsville snow. Remember, a car with
Here's
damage
Gabe underneath for the lead. Atlanta on the top of these guys, 3 wide, as he's getting lapped. Gabe and Red up the track. Gabe's got the lead now.
Red's got to find a way back underneath him. Whatever way he's going to do it.
Ooh, Gabe.
Oh, Gabe almost spun it.
Man,
but
that
he
was
able to
close.
hit the car. And I think
6 to go.
Without a mistake, that should do it for the 28 with how good that car is.
Oh, man, fanned. Got really sideways there. And also worth noting, if we were to get a caution, Fire isn't even in the free pass spot, although he's catching up to Atlanta right now, who is in the wall to let the lead lap cars go, so we might have a battle for that lucky dog, but we'll see if a caution comes out anyway. 5 to go, and Gabe's pulling away with the lead.
That 28 is just so much faster than the
Oh, Fire got wrecked! Didn't put it into the death wall. Still going.
4 to go.
4 to go.
Yeah, Red just, as good as he's running, he just does not have. He had a better corner there, but you need to do that perfectly every lap to get to this 28. Another lap car up here. That's the 99 is Speedy. 3 to go.
Ooh, Gabe with a big mistake. That allows Red to close up a little bit. It's about a car length now between the two. This isn't over. It'll be 2 laps to go at the line. Gabe.
Oh, Red makes a mistake.
Oh, that's caution. Yeah.
It
LCI caution's out. And also a car in the death wall. I believe that was Fire. Yeah, Fire's missing pretty much the entirety of his car.
Red didn't lose a spot because of the incident. He spun on its own.
Atlanta will be free pass.
Fire is stuck a lap down.
Yeah, Gabe got... Oh, goodness. Oh. My fault! Hold up. That's not the right part. There we go. I gotta get rid of this one. Hold on, stop. Okay.
Gabe, Poke, Red.
Wow. That is...
On 4.
Not a good way for this to happen. Yeah, and Gabe probably would have held the lead anyway, but LCI is an LCI. That is tough.
What does LCI stand for?
Lap car interference. At least I had the time to call it this time, unlike fucking Richmond, where it was so ridiculous and out of nowhere that I had no idea what to do. That was fucking stupid.
Lap car interference.
Yeah. So it'll be green-white checkered territory now. Have to wait for Hydra to get back.
So, if I'm red, and I'm looking at the front two, I know I'm faster than the 31, at least by a tad bit. But I only got 2 laps.
Turn 1 is going to be the most important turn 1 of this entire race with Gabe out front. You can imagine that Red's going to try to get underneath him here. We'll see what happens. It will be 2 laps to go on the green-white checkered attempt. Gabe trying to hold on to this win.
Gabe might have to park the bus here.
We're green.
Oh, Red got hooked on.
Oh, but Gabe got too much of the curb and gave up the bottom. Red underneath him down the backstretch.
Red's really trying to race to his corner panel. He's got to keep the 28 on his outside. He can't let the 28 get back to the bottom.
Polka's on the bottom as well.
White flag.
Speedy got spun around in the back, but they made the white flag.
Race is official. Red able to hook the bottom a little better than the 31. Red, who's won at every race recently, it feels like.
The final set of corners through 3 and 4. Poke got underneath him, but it isn't going to matter. Red wins it, and Gabe spins before the line. And that is your race. Red stole it there at the end.
The win stealer steals it again. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't. He won.
It didn't say anything about me. Sucks to suck, bro. So Red takes home the win here at Martinsville Snow. One of the best cars on the racetrack, and he is going to be your victor here tonight in a late one.
The era's over.
He is kicking up some snow dust here at Martinsville Snow. What a victory for him here tonight. Red continues to extend his record, his 15th career victory. And it comes on the biggest stage. Here in the postseason. You want to be on the flag stand or on the car? Okay. A thrilling finish. And a controversial finish at that, as Red takes home the win. So, Red, talk to me, my boy. You're, I believe that is your second win this year? No, third, excuse me. First since Richmond, so 2 and 3 races, a good stretch for you so far. He fucking left! You gotta be kidding me! I was gonna talk to him! Get back here.
He just ran. He died.
Bro, alright. This guy. So, second win in 3 races, looking strong here late in the season, trying to go for a 3rd championship. Tell me about that one, man.
That was really nerve-wracking. I think the top 2 made contact on the restart, and I was able to make it 3 wide, and I got scared because I thought Gabe was gonna put me in the death wall or something, and I knew Poke was gonna race me respectfully. And I really appreciate him for racing me respectfully. And, yeah, good win. all my wins have came on short tracks this season, so I think that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good win. So I really don't know how I beat Gabe. So
I mean, luck plays in your favor sometimes, man. It happens that way. Well, congrats on the win here tonight, and focus forward for the rest of the postseason. A good way to open it up for sure. So we'll catch you next time. So thanks for
yes,
talking to me
sir.
there. That'll do it here from Martinsville. Red takes home the victory here tonight. Your winner after a wild one here in the snow at Martinsville. Next week, it'll be Michigan for round number 25 for the Pure Michigan 480 laps of 2-miler action there. But we'll catch you then on behalf of Kai in the booth here tonight. I'm Caden Reif, and as always, have a good one.